That's a shape that doesn't need introduction. The Volkswagen Beetle. Now if we look here we see a Morris 8. And what that? And that is says a Bonneville, so that's a Pontiac. And it's pretty darn big. Where is that? Final assembly point, Pontiac, Michigan. Yeah. Right, back to, so that's a Pontiac Bonneville, and according to the number plate down there, it says it's a 67, but the number plate says E. Now that means there was actually a change of systems in 1967, because originally they had like numbers and letters. 1963 they put a suffix and it would change every January, but in 1967 they said, right, we need to move it to August, so E-Reg is January to July 1967, so it's in between those 7 months, and then in August it become F, and it's been like that ever since. And then they changed it to going from March to September, then October to next February or something, I don't know. They've overcomplicated it anyway, but this is 1967. There's a Mini, 1996. Now again, this is my personal opinion, that is a proper Mini. That is Spirited Atticus Agonis. And now we can see a BMW Isetta. Look at that. For a motorised vehicle, it actually looks cute and cuddly. It's almost the size of a teddy. Yeah, almost. It does look cute and cuddly, that does. Imagine the road trips must be quite scary in it though. Bedford Dormobile. We come across a couple of Jags. That's probably an XJ6. Look at this one. I'm not really sure. Another Jaguar, but which one is it? I keep forgetting the modern Jaguars. Another XJ6. Quite a long-lived model by the looks of things, because they sort of, look at that. I'm going to have another look at this. So I am not getting this. XJ Sovereign. Well, if we go down here, we see another. Looks like a Jaguar Mark. No, wait a minute. That badge looks different. I'm gonna have a read on the front. I am not. It's a Daimler of some kind. But which one? Let's have a little read of the thingy. Oh, it's a 250. So that's that'll have the engine out of the SP250 Daimler. It had a different name, but the Americans weren't too happy with it. Called it a Dart, and the Americans said no, we got that name, so they had to change it to SP250. Yeah, but this looks to be based around the Jaguar Mark II. There's like this general shape of it. You sort of imagine some of the modern Jaguars have taken design cues off of this as well. I think not the XJ, but I think there was another one. The S-Type. Yeah. Well, C-car manufacturers rehashing old designs and making them bigger and making. I don't want to go down that route. It's like the Mini. It's not a Mini anymore, is it? It's bigger than a blinking Corsa. Yeah. Yeah, it does look like a Mark II in shape though. And I presume it's disc brakes all round. Didn't they used to come with warning signs on the back saying disc brakes and everybody else had to keep off the back of them so they wouldn't rear end them.
Yeah, because they stopped very quickly. Beware.
Beware, we got better brakes than you.
That's on the earlier Mark 2J.
Oh right, I'll have to try and...
That's the later one.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look. I'm going to see if that's... Cheers for that. Here we see a Ford Zephyr. Got that American glitz to it. And this is... It's a Fordson. Never knew Fordson made commercial vehicles, but apparently they did. Let's have a look on this back of this Jag there. Don't think it's got that sign somehow, but yeah, it used to have the signs on it. Let's get back to what we were doing. Right, we make our way up to what is this? What is this vehicle? It says Pioneer. Looks as though you can take it racing. It's a Land Rover, but not as we know it. So if we move up, looks like a Discovery. Take a look from a different angle. Yeah, looks like a Discovery. Ford Transit Mark 1. Actually, 19... When did they start making transits? It's 1965, wasn't it? That means this year they'll be celebrating 60th anniversary. Here we see another one. He's from Austin's, probably a Cambridge. I'll have a double look. Yeah, he's a Cambridge. One of the Farina ones, because Wolseley had a version, MG had a version, Morris had a version. There's a lot of badge engineering back then. Land Rover Series 2 by the looks of things. What's this? Oh, I never knew BSA actually made cars. I want to find out which one this is. That's a 10 horsepower saloon 1934. And I'm gonna what is it? Organs playing copyrighted stuff. No, but this is a Vauxhall VX490. Probably doesn't go as fast as some of the fast Vauxhalls now, but I bet in its day it must have shifted. Look at that. That is nice. Right, if we swing round here, Morris Minor 1000. We'll just move our way down a minute. There's a Triumph. Is that a Triumph Spitfire? I think that must be a Spitfire. Yes. There's a Vitesse. Triumph Vitesse. A Triumph 2000. And it's an estate. Probably where his rocking horse poo. Another Triumph Vitesse. Triumph Spitfire. And if we go along here a bit, this looks like a Westfield. Yeah, it's a Westfield. Year indeterminate. If your car cops a Q plate, it's year indeterminate. You built it, it's legal for the road, but no one knows what year it really was. Now, you know, it's on the form somewhere, they're going to know, but for some weird reason DVLA don't seem to want to use their brains on that one. But if we, oh, Triumph GT6 has the same sort of shape as a Spitfire, but you sort of see that it's got this actual coupe. If we go along a bit, Triumph TR3. What time is it anyway? Oh, it's 20 past 12. This Triumph Roadster, model TR2000. So 1930s, I should think, or no. It's a 1930s design by the looks of it. It says 1948, so this is probably when, was it Standard bought Triumph during the war? Must have been during the war, I think. This Triumph TR6. What's this? That is a... I'm gonna have to have a look at the badge. I'm not sure, but it looks as though it's been under a tree. (1970). Yeah, Morris Oxford. Yeah, Morris Oxford. Because there's a previous Morris Oxford, the previous generation, that became something else. We exported something like this to India and they made that car for like forever. Not this though. That is odd. That is very odd. Right, just going to pan around all the cars now.